Hi everybody, welcome to my sewing room. Today I've got a sweater I really like to knock around the house in. It's comfortable. I've had it a while. Actually, it was a hand-me-down from my daughter, but there's a problem. I've got a hole in the sleeve over here, and I thought instead of getting a new sweater, I would patch it. So I've patched this side, and I thought I'd show you how to make a simple patch. This project really could be applied to other projects as well. You could do patches on children's clothing. You can do decorative patches. This one is because I need it, and I have my things I need to make my patch. I've got a piece of leftover kind of a wool-like fabric that was in my scrap bin, and I have a really lightweight interfacing. I cut my pieces the same, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 by 4, which is a little bit on the small side. You might want to make your patch bigger, just depending on whatever you're doing. And then after I've got my rectangle, I just kind of eyeball a couple of curves around the outside. Remember, this is just a patch, nothing real fancy. Let's sit at the sewing machine and make our patch. What I did is I put my right sides together, mainly thinking about this fabric. Oh, here's the right side. It's the dark side of this gray flannel that's kind of blending in with my sweater. And I lay the interfacing down, and I'm going to sew all the way around, starting at the top, and I'm going to curve around those corners. Okay, and here I am at the end. I want to go all the way to the end. I've got my two pieces sewn together. I take a pair of scissors, and I'm going to make a little slit here in the interfacing and try not to catch my fabric on the other side. Okay, now I'm going to trim around the edge. I'm going to get a bigger pair of scissors. Trim around that curve. I'm going to go and clip just a little bit on these curves up to the seam, but not too close because I don't want it to come apart. And now I'm going to turn it right side out for my patch. If you do not have interfacing on hand, you might have a really thin piece of cotton. I really try to use what I have without going out to the store to buy something, and I happen to have this interfacing, but something that's thin. It's going to be on the back side. No one's going to see it, we hope. Okay, and then I get my sleeve. It needs a little help over here. And I lay my patch on there. Center it on there. This was the tricky part. Getting my hand through the sleeve to pin it, because I don't want to pin it through 2 layers. I just want to pin it right here. Maybe I'll put a couple pins. One more. And now I need a needle and thread. And I have some white thread on here. You're going to want to use thread that matches, but for my purposes today, I kind of want you to see where my thread is going. Okay, get your hand inside your sleeve or whatever you're working on. I'm always all thumbs when I get on the video. Okay, I'm going to put my knot in the back first and come out at the edge of that gray fabric. Okay, my knot is back there on the inside. I'm going to catch some sweater. I'm going to come out and I'm going to catch only the gray wool fabric. I don't want to touch the white interfacing because I want the white interfacing to fall back inside. I don't want it to show. So when I come out and catch fabric, I want it to be the gray fabric. Just go in the back and come out at the gray fabric and get a little piece of it. And go all the way around like that. And when you're done, you'll have a nice patch on your sweater, on your pants, or maybe you'll put a fun patch on your little girl's dress. Thanks for joining me in my sewing room.